Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
Here we are, boys. Bonking in the free world. We rocked it monkey style last time. I'd say we made some progress. That's my polite way of describing the last Megabonk Madness. But we unlocked a new character, and I'm pretty sure it's all Ogre now, son. He just gains damage, son. That's very ogre-ish to do. We're going to get in an ogre battle, son. This town's about to get liberation. Look at that. The hope in my heart gave us the best music right to start with. And I'm going to go over to this shrine, and it's going to be the best upgrade in the game, boys. Legendary. Barney Stinson, bless this run. Bless this run. Of these things, this guy loves damage, but Barney Stinson loves stacking cheddar, because stacking cheddar leads to stacking ladies. Barney Stinson could taught us the truth. That was the true moral of How I Met Your Mother. Because you're certainly not going to get it from Ted Mosby, the worst character. It's a shame when a show like that's worst character is the main character, because you know you're going to see him a lot. You're like, is this a Mosby episode? You're like, is it How I Met Your Mother? Them kids sitting in that room, boys, they're going to be a skeleton in the finale. I never bothered watching through the finale, but I've seen enough videos about how it's bad. Gotta have damage, just like I damaged the career of whatever that guy's name is that played Ted Mosby, because he can never be anyone else. He tainted himself. Tainted himself. Son. Me and Gene used to watch that show. Some classic old-fashioned Tenfei lore, son. You never expected. I see that little dot that I missed. Tenfei viewer, I could feel the hope in your heart diminishing, and here I have stoked it like the bellows. Like the bellows. Don't even acknowledge the enemies other than this one statement acknowledging that you're not acknowledging them. Otherwise, they won't, you know, understand what's happening. It's important they understand. I'd love crit, but I love rare axes. The character took over for a second, son. Like Chris Deltarune playing the piano. I don't have enough money for my second box. Look, I'm about to have that much money now. I guess it's this box of the best shit in the game. Best shit in the game, please. Cool glasses will help my first hits, so I can confidently talk shit. See all those little dots over there? I'd love to have them, but the verticality of the first level, or the first section. I've heard rumors of a desert, a mysterious desert. They say the golden power of the Triforce could be buried in the desert. And if you were young me, would these things work with this guy? If there's ever anyone that should have a weapon called Chunkers, it's the Ogre. Gold Bones has appeared to challenge my Chonkers. I'm just going to face tank Gold Bones. A free box of shit for respecting Gold Bones. Oh, and it gave me the best item in the game. If only I could remember what anecdote I was talking about, but nobody cares. Additional Chonkers, additional axe, additional damage. Bill Swift took over this time. I think I was talking about Chris Deltarune being obstinate. I paid $25 for a game. I expect Bill to play a damn piano, and I'm at 168 gold. I'm so mad. I'm trying to listen to juicy gossip between your two lady friends, your Asuka and Ray that you're balancing, and you're trying to hit me with a hockey stick when I'm just a disembodied heart. It's not right. You're like, what the fuck is Deltarune about? Every time he mentions Deltarune, the context of the game's completely different. That's why it's so good. Have you noticed how I've been beat up, and I haven't even acknowledged the original Flamewalker? I can't even imagine how pissed he is. Okay, we axe surf. I could stand to have just a tad of HP. I passed up a heart earlier, but it would take me 2 hours to trudge back over there, boys. Earning that shit has never been so apparent. You're like, even I, the most jaded Tenfei viewer, don't have to the bitch and moan in the comments. A passive-aggressive compliment is all I'll be able to stand. The boss is about to appear. I don't think I touched any boss shrines for a change. Mainly because I haven't seen them. I'm on a see boss shrine diet, son. If I see boss shrines, I click them. Okay, I mean, it's not the optimal play, but we need to not die. Wait, what if we refresh and there's a lifesteal tome? We could also just have a gun. Orc gun. We need aura. I can't risk it. Flame walk away the worries. Turn 360 degrees and flame walk away, son. Just like Michael Jackson getting the boots of lava by accident in the original Wizards and Warriors. What do you mean? They replaced my boots of force. Hey, hey, can't kick chest up and free no more Shimon. Shimon indeed. You crowd aren't allowed to kill me until I duplicate my cheese. Oh no, you crowd don't know the rules of engagement. You crowd are the worst. Okay, I'm glad we got that preliminary run out of the way. So now we're allowed to play the game more gooder. We're allowed to play the game more gooder. Okay, I think this character can work if you just get all the proper items that you need at any given moment. See, the music got more dramatic. And I've been rewarded immediately by making the game harder. So, the greatest reward of all, increased hardness. Metapods everywhere agreeing. Okay, let's see. Level me up, Captain. The sooner we get aura, the better. Until we get aura, this run's a snora, is what they'll say in the reviews. In the reviews. Barney Stinson, please grant us another additional best upgrade in the game. Well, out of these things, we gotta have more boss damage and also Crownman. Heavyweight the Crownman when this ogre comes doing additional damage. Could I have a level up, please? Thank you. Sniper rifle for this guy. Just make your hatchets better. The Maui. The Moai. Not to be confused with Maui Mallard, which is a Super Nintendo. Of course, I'm going to take Gary's Boss Bunkers / Genesis era or Mega Drive for you limey bastards. That starred Donald Duck as the character Maui Mallard. He had like a tropical shirt and a hat and a gun that shot scarab beetle bugs. You're like, what? It's true. And sometimes he could get a power up to turn into a ninja named Cold Shadow, who wore like a blindfold and had a bow staff. You're like, man, the 90s was crazy. Son, you're telling me? I was there for the entire duration. I was a 6 years old boy when the 90s started. I was ready. I was running in the 90s, son. It was a new way I liked to be. I can't stop until I open a box. Don't stop till you get good shit. Don't stop till you get good shit. Banish. I can't believe I sang a Michael Jackson cover. To get such shite is shameful. If Mecha Gamezilla of the Infinite Review is watching, he'd say shameful. Of course, he last E3, he went into space and didn't even stop the meteor. Boy, shameful. I doubt he even got the huge materia out of it. He couldn't guess Sid's fucking password. Okay, please, the best shit of all time. I gotta have attack speed. Okay, Gold Bones, since you wanted to talk shit, your get hit quotient has skyrocketed. Skyrocketed. Okay, please, 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 little Timmy Ogre Steve man is like, I need the movement speed. I needed the movement speed for my mama. She no feeling no well. Okay, we got to stack cheddar. I love lifesteal, but I love being able to open boxes more. And boxes, roxes. All the little fox and the thigh-high socks say boxes, rocks, boxes, rocks. Okay, I was thinking of, I just killed 69 enemies, I just noticed. I was thinking of additional lyrics to that song and I realized all of them were terrible. Most of them involved a certain topic that we try to go as long as possible without breaching, son. It's like the Wingdings Gaster. You'll never get me to directly confront the rat wife truth, just like you can't make Toby talk about Gaster. Even though Sans Undertale wields one of his blasters, if not more. Just like how we banished that Boyga to the next dimension. Like, what's that have to do with the Sans Undertale fight? God, I can't keep up with this shit. You need to start like a new, like a thought process practice. When you go to watch a Tenfei video, have an old-fashioned piece of paper or notebook or something, and an old-fashioned pencil, or you could use pen, or use crayons, or whatever the hell you want. It's your notebook. And just try to write a flow chart of how the conversation got to where it was. You'd probably be shocked. There's probably one common thing. I'd even go so far as to call it right smart comment. If you notice, I haven't been given a second weapon yet. You're like, you've been handed sniper rifles every day. Hey, Blue Moons, come back. You're full of experience points, just like Sans Undertale was to get him to level 20. I'm not going to make it in time. I hate you, Blue Moons. I hate you. I'm just taking this gun. Fuck you. If that revolver you could get in 100 Cell, the empty revolver that apparently a little cowboy human younger than a cowboy hat wielded in the past. and actually had rounds in it, you could just blow Sans Undertale away. I guarantee it. I assume that's how Undertale Yellow ends. I've never actually watched it. It's got like a kitsune woman and like a bird woman in it, who might be a host on Super Planet Dolan. Is the secret hidden boss you have to find Shima Luan, son? The mystery of Shima Luan. Undertale Yellow's greatest secrets. Chasington's like, write that down. Write that down. Maui, you got to help me, man. I ain't been given nothing. Refresh the Maui. Okay, fine. I'll have the gold sneakers. There's no Flame Walker, which I wish I had right now. Make it harder, please. Please make it harder. It's the only thing going to get me through the day. Okay, thank you. Thank you. It turns out too much hardness can lead to cardiac arrest. Who knew? Okay, once again, slightly handicapped by not being spoiled with good stuff. If we can get aura, we gotta focus on aura. I know as an ogre we have an inherent charisma penalty, I assume. So it'll be quite the ogre battle for us to maintain proper aura. But you can also maintain aura through intimidation, and that's the trick. You know what? Let's just start with lifesteal. Some people call it a crutch. I call it the only way I can get anywhere in this game. Once I've unlocked like the gooder characters, you know, I can pick better items. You know, I'm just saying, this guy's like, me, no way I'm goodest character. Me, I'm heart hurt. Well, if I've already got lifesteal, I guess I could throw these out faster. Oh wait, I forgot that doesn't help aura at all. Oh well. We just won't take any more stacks of that. Nobody's mad. I see the little white dots. I don't know what you crowd want. I can only haul this green man's ass around so far, son. I'm like the donkey from Shrek. There's only so much green ass I could put up with. Okay, attack speed would be fantastic. That'll go good with aura. Aura, Flame Walker are non-negotiable. The last slot, we could be Frost Walker. I see a free shit box. Once again, it's like somebody left their Xbox Series S on the curb, son. Ripped straight from the current gaming headlines, son. You're like, thank God. Tenfei, my source for all video gaming news, really. The only video gaming news I know is that this year has been the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy IX, which I got for Christmas of 2000, 25 years ago. Aegis would probably be really good on this guy if we're going to stack all those other ones I said. But in Japan, they've had these pop-up stores, and there's been so much merchandise, and some of it is Ratwife theme. If you watched my Symphony of the Night randomizer and saw the ending where I rewarded myself with Bojangles the next morning, you've already seen my Freya Crescento like rear view mirror ornament. I don't know what you call that. It's like a rubber keychain. I've got multiple of them. There's been all kinds of good stuff. I've spent a irresponsible amount of money on Baiyi, who does not sponsor this video, by the way. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if they could just pay me in Ratwife merch? But they've just shown that they're coming out with even more. What is a man supposed to do? I'm but one man on the other side of the planet trying to get projectile count. Does that? I don't think that helps with what we were wanting to help with. So let's get more axes. The moral of the story is I'm sad because I'm going to have to go back to eating ramen noodles and off-brand Raisin Bran cereal for another month so I can get a Burmesian coat of arms handkerchief. And there's collector plates too. Of course, the Freya one has what's her name, Quinn on it, just like the extra soldier figures came with. Of these things, we need to level faster. Yes, hit the boss shrine. Yes, make it harder. Work it harder, make it better. Get good shit faster makes me stronger. Okay, of these things, you know what? This thing, I need to take more survivability. I'm not good enough at the game to just be good at the game. Now, if you can't blow yourself up, do I still get your free shit? Flame Walker! Flame Walker! It works. They're the best elites of all. As long as you don't get blowed up by them, of course. Of course. Are we going to gain more max HP? We probably should. There's Cash Money Hose into our lives. Into our lives. Stonks are up. Stipes are down. I heard the free box of shit that I earned. I forgot. There's a difference. Thanks for the free boost, idiot. Oh no, I squandered my Dragoon boost. Dragoon booster. You know it would be a fantastic bullet hell shooter. Or maybe not bullet hell, maybe just a regular shooter. You're like, oh, it ain't a shooter unless it's a bullet hell. Who the hell taught you about shooting games? Oh, the cheese. That terrible impression. Where the fuck are you going, Blue Bones? Hell, it follows in my wake, and you are not there. Do I want crits? Yes. The original crit walker. I was about to call it the cheese walker. It's a whole nother character. The flame walker has never eaten non-cheese grits. He doesn't even know what that is. If you serve him non-cheese grits, he's like, you left a fucking ingredient out, son. These non-cheese grits are pissing me off. I'm the original flame walker. What do we want? We've got crit, attack speed. We just stack damage. Ogre agrees. I think now that we're finally more in sync with the character, once again in a Chris Deltarune fashion, son. I'm telling you, you can go in the kitchen to make chocolate milk and leave me in a closet in a discarded Christmas present box. Boys, that's hateful. Everyone likes to talk in their video essays about how we're taking like control and freedom away from Chris Dreamer, but we're the victim. We're the victim. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he wasn't Chris Dreamer. I can't. It's got to be Aura. Thank you. Acknowledging who the true villain of Deltarune is gave me the strength. All right, I'm gonna get some of my life back. Has anyone seen my boxes of free shit that I earned? That I've been hearing appear. I got a stack Aura. I'm sorry, Flame Walker. I'm sorry. Okay, you just had to be pissed off. Oh, I accidentally killed the bosses. I accidentally the bosses. Is this amazing? Is this amazing? I want to stack axe, but I gotta have crits. If you want to do damage, it's gotta be crits, son. The Nemesis is so mad that I butchered his favorite jingle. Make my axes bigger and have more duration, or just crit more often? I wonder. We need our one stack of shield. Are you done crowding out my boxes? Once again that I earned. Okay, the best shit, please. Oh, well, we're going to open boxes, and so we'll get damage over time. It'd be a crime. Yeah. The black hole called. They're running out of you. If Fanboy from Freakazoid is watching, he'd be like, is he referring to the bomb that broke the bank at Disney? Which everyone else blames on Tron? Philistines. You're like, I can't believe how well he did. Yeah, we need not back. Nerd, nerd boy impression. Let's see. Of these things, gotta be Flame Walker, even though it wasn't 69. Of these things, we probably want to stack the credit card. You took my campfire! How am I going to be cozy? How am I going to be cooking with my absurd skill in another world, boys? Don't tell that big, hungry, purple wolf boy with his inexplicably built-in red leggings, boys. That'd be like telling him you made him like a salad wrap. He'd have the same facial expression as Tommy. I keep trying to get Tommy to watch that anime because Fail-sama is like his spirit animal. It's like his persona, like Griever with Squall Lionheart. And so whenever I'm watching it and Fail mentions how something would be better without vegetables, I literally pull out my phone, take a screenshot of my monitor/television, and send that to him, and he never responds. I don't think he trusts me because I hyped up Imminence and Shadow so much, and he got filtered by it. The first question he asked me was, does the guy ever realize the shit's real? And I'm like, no, not Tommy. Not Tommy. Filter me instead, Lord, but not my boy Tommy, my ace in the hole. My ace in the hole. Let's keep making our credit card multiplier even higher. It's the one thing the Guildmaster guy from, or the trainer guy from Fable 1 wouldn't advise, son. Okay, we've got to get our shit together and start running around this world because I need to discover where the exit portal is. Has anyone seen Hate Wisps? Anybody here? Don't make me page you. It'll be so embarrassing. We got to have that stack of shield. That stack of shield. Okay, we're going to dupe our cheese. Cheese dupes! You took my crit juice to dupe my cheese. Oh god, the gift of the cheese guy. That would be a fantastic Good Eats episode title. Scary Gary's Boss Bonkers. I could just open boxes all day. Who knew I had this kind of money? I stopped looking at my money because I assumed I was always broke. It's like real life, son. You're like, could I afford to get the big French fries and iced tea at Bojangles today? You just got to gamble, son. You just got to have hope in your heart. Let's have some armor since I love to get hit. Okay, start looking skyward. Oh, you know that's good, but I gotta have more Scary Gary's Boss Bonkers. Oh, I want that. The original Flamewalker understands picking this because it makes him even better. He's like, this decision is actually adequately going over fine with me. I'm the original Flamewalker? I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know if he'd say that. I see gold bones. Who told you turn around? Why hit him? Whatever, I heard a box, I think. Why don't you crowd have a box for free shit for me? I guess I could open one of these now that I've come back down here. You'll notice I'm not headed towards the exit portal. You're like, yes, I noticed that, Uncle Tiffany. We gotta have more red cards. It's like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. God, I remember getting so mad at that game because the final boss is constantly hitting your whole party with like instant active, like full screen AoEs. And so I waited until, of these things, yeah, I gotta have more ore. I waited until I knew when I stepped on the final boss fight, the red, like the forbidden thing would be AoE attacks. And I was like, if the boss is gonna get red carded to hell, boys, I'm gonna be living the dream. They're gonna have to pull the fucking goalie in. I don't even know if you can do that in football. They had to make up a rule. Well, anyway, it turns out the judge can give the final boss infinite red cards and nothing happens, so it's just like real life. It's just like real life. I learned a valuable fucking lesson about real life that day. Okay, we're still at the 2-minute mark. We haven't completely thrown the runaway yet. We're about to get another boss. I don't know if I hit any boss shrines. Once again, just like checking my bank account before I supersize my Bojangles, I'm just gonna pray and hope nothing bad happens. Let's see. Having slight Bojangles indecisiveness is a small price to pay to have official Nihongo Rat Wife merch. You know, I can't go to fucking Walmart or Sears, especially Sears, and get limited edition Rat Wife merch, man. It won't work like that. Okay, thanks. That man saved me with that boost and the crit juice. And the crit juice. Could one of these have like a heart in it? That's what I need more than anything. Don't I have a little bit of life steal? I can't get any speed. I think I'm covered in some sort of mucky mud substance. Okay, I'm looking for hate wisps in all the wrong places. Please be the item that saves this terrible run that I cursed. Yes! I heard another box and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I heard another box and it's just the way it's got to be. That's our lot in life, son, sometimes. Don't you knock me out of that upgrade sphere, Ricky Bobby. More attack speed, please. Easiest fucking decision of my life. I jumped up 5 spots in Professor Crescent's good boy list of the day, son. Also, like Jimmy Neutron, when they do like a school project or somebody has to answer a question, I've also never, not once, held the top spot by the end of the day, son. I know how to butter Professor Crescent's bread. Don't you worry. Let's make the duration of my aura even better, son. Professor Crescent will once again appreciate that. You're like, he broke the rat barrier so seamlessly. I'm at 169 HP. The stars aligned, boys. The stars have aligned. Blessings of the Rat Wife. This is the opposite of Sins of the Rat Wife. The most controversial Megabonk episode to date. Gotta have big jumps, baby! I'm gonna jump down here to Fedora Man, and he's gonna have Scary Gary's Boss Bonkers. They said idiot because he knows I'm not currently making my way to the exit. Please be. I prayed for speed or armor, or yeah, the shield. We gotta multiply my shit, please. I'm at 569s. It has to be good shit. That's the rule. I guess that's lucky. Okay, hate wisp, hate wisp. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I can't find you? Okay, we gotta get to a high point. They're supposed to... Okay, yes! Yes, the hate wisps guide me. Gaia, the fierce hate wisp. When was the last time we made a Gaia the Fierce Knight reference on Tempe video, boys? That's classic, son. If Adam West was here, he'd be like, and how come the Heart of the Cards doesn't summon Gaia the Fierce Knight anymore? Ah-cha-cha-cha-cha. Do the Rat Wife Tootsie. Okay, you're not allowed to kill me! I said Rat Wife Tootsie, and the game was like, no, it's too far. Your crowd's hate traveled through the internet and the webs. Son, Tiffay's Basilisk. The Tiffay Basilisk thought experiment. If I get too indulgent with Rat Lady nonsense, then immediately struck down. And lucky it only happened to the character I'm playing in this video game. Alright, that one we could have played just a little bit better. But every time I lose, I get a mite bit gooder. I think that's how character growth works, son. See, this is some inspirational, so vaguely Castlevania music. See, already the Flamewalker's like knows we've locked in. We flame locked in, boys. So we're gonna get a really good upgrade to go with it. If we're bigger, our Flamewalks and aura will be bigger, right? Size matters when you've got Ogre aura. Flame walk away the worries with your Ogre aura. We're all such a similar color palette here at the beginning before the more undead foes start showing up. This is a classic Megabonk start because I don't have enough money to open a single box. That's how you know. That's how you know the truth. Boom. Please, guys, just one box! What are you stuck in the damn walls for? Can't fucking pixels get this man out of that wall. And into an underground shopping mall with a scary rolling giant man in it. Yes, I have to have that. Good items. I mean, they could be a mite bit gooder, but they ain't bad items. That's the mark of a good item, is that it could always be a mite bit gooder, but it ain't bad. It's probably not the most efficient route I just took. I gotta have that lifesteal. We gotta get lifesteal up faster this time. Because if we'd had enough lifesteal with how much aura and boss bonkers and shit and cheese we were rocking last time, son. Scary Gary's not above teaching you how to defeat a boss with cheese when he's giving out his boss bonkers, son. I need that shield, but rare jump height. I need Professor Crescent's approval yet again. I might end up at the top of her good boy list every day, but I gotta earn that shit, son. She's not nepotistic. You got to have good merits, or else Professor Crescent gives you demerits. You see my HP dropping in real time with the shit I'm talking. Of all these things, yeah, I probably need that shield. Immediate Flamewalker. I'd love to have that heart, if it would be okay with you, crowd. I spamped him, G-spamped him. In the optional boss fight of Deltarune. Why? I made too many Deltarune references and he laughed. He doesn't care about talking about rat ladies. He's just tired of the hype of Deltarune. What an asshole. Can't even enjoy a genuinely fun video game experience over time. Of course, if you just play it as a standard JRPG, you'd probably be like, huh, what the hell's going on? I feel like I might not know what the hell's going on. Okay, Flamewalker understands that we need to have other things as well to enhance Flamewalking, of course. All things lead back to Flamewalking. That's part of your flow chart that you're writing on your old-fashioned piece of paper, son. Your old-fashioned piece of paper. Flamewalker is a more original character than we've ever had him before in a Megabonk run, if we could just get him working. I feel like my best runs I've ever done, I've had Flamewalker, son. He's been there carrying me. When there was one set of footprints, it was the original Flamewalker. Getting pissed off that he was having to carry me. He was having to carry me. Make my Flamewalkers big or don't die. I gotta be alive to Flamewalk, unfortunately. Unfortunately, born to Flamewalk. Look, the music caught back up to the good times that we're secretly having. Okay, the original, or the first boss of this run is about to appear. We've got to be ready for him. We got to have Ogre Hope in our heart. The wrench! Everyone knows it's the secret best item. I was pointed out in a comment recently. I never really pay attention to the fact that it increases the effects of the shrine rewards as well. More shield, more projectile speed. I guess that doesn't help Flamewalker as much, does it? Because that would be more, you want more like overall projectiles to have more Flamewalker circles spawn. Maybe it lowers the cooldown? That would be attack speed though. What do you think, Blue Bones? Come back, Blue Bones! I'm getting my ass kicked, but I could still hate you! I could still hate you, Blue Bones! I'm gonna die, and I deserved it. That's the most deserved death of all time. I really gotta fucking try next time. Who knew you really had to try? Especially when you're playing as this character. The good, easy good times are over. Or Ogre. I ruined the joke. That's how over the times are. Alright, that didn't matter. Run didn't have much steam and sugar in it, son. It had never passed as a grumble cake. A proper HomestarRunner.com reference gets you the good music. See, if we could just pick whatever song we want, we would never know how appropriate our Homestar Runner references were. Gotta hurt the bosses, Tony Danza. Continues to talk shit all day. I see that, Magnesis. Okay, the Red Wisp of Hate. We already know where the exit portal is. Good. Now I can just get my shit together, start running around this world, maybe get the best items in the game, and we'll just be bopping scat on to through Tier 3, boys. Skeet-a-little bop bop deep bop bop down, son. That kind of counts as an old Tenfei reference. We brought back Use Bombs wisely, mainly because I was playing Ocarina of Time. Use Bomb Choose wisely as well. Happy Haired, it's just a blanket statement. Okay, we can finally open a box now that I'm nowhere near one. And then there's these assholes. Alright, this box is going to be the game changer. Hashtag game changer. Give me that, please. Look at this, look at this, look at this! Slurp gloves. The game has changed. Sorry, you crowd. I hope you were having fun kicking my ass earlier, because hashtag the game changed. I don't make the rules. Alright, of these things, we could get lifesteal from shrines and then we don't have to take the book. But we probably want some movement speed so I can actually get my shit together and start running around this world. You're like, well, you could do half of that. I've yet to see you do both, Uncle Tenfei. Touché. This box of free shit will change things. It'll change your opinion. I mean, the bow would be so flavorfully appropriate on this character. It's not Aura or Flamewalker. We do want at least one projectile, though. I'm going for it. Just like Bojangles, where I got breakfast this morning. You're like, ah, that's fucking shocking. It's December, son. Biscuit of the month is country ham. Just like during an old-fashioned Curacinto Christmas, which I know all of you diligently rewatch every year. You're like, I skipped to the video game parts. You're not allowed to tell me that. Boys, it's like going back during an Action Button review to see the little pop-up video things that Tim Rogers inserts, son. He counts as cheating. Of course, he lied about his Cyberpunk 2069, or whatever the hell that game was called, review, where he was like, you're not allowed to pick more than 2 of these sections to watch. And then in one of the sections, he's like, I wanted you to watch all of them. I'm like, that man lied to me with YouTube editing. How could I let it happen? I want to fight Blue Bones, but I don't have the resources just yet. More bow shots. Aura has turned everything around. Everything around. You can't have a frown when Aura turns everything around. I'll take damage. I'll curse. It's no cheese. The original cheese walker. This lack of dairy is pissing me off. I'm the original cheese walker. More projectiles. That's the one that doesn't help Aura, because Aura is more attack speed based. It doesn't have projectiles. Ricky Bobby's mom. No, not Ricky Bobby. Bobby Boucher's mom. Although Ricky Bobby's mom might know as well. Crit chance or more projectiles? We need attack speed. We've already talked about it. Should we just go for crit chance? It would be so good. Let's go for Aura now. Stack Aura early. Aura, Aura, Aura. Get your hot deeps here, son. What? I didn't realize what was happening until I was almost damn near dead. Okay, nobody's allowed to kill me. Just a second. No, I thought I was going to be fast as fuck. You're like, you were? Into hell? Never has a run been so shamefully thrown away. Even I can't cope. Can the Tenfei botch a Megabonk run so badly that even he can't cope with it, son? All right, took a little bit of a bonk breather in between that last loss and this current recorded session, and came up with a new strategy, and that strategy is just don't pick this character. Anytime you would pick this character, you're like, I gotta have aura. You could just pick a character that starts with aura, son. In fact, anytime aura is a selectable option, that's just what we're gonna pick. It's the guaranteed way to win, son. Mega Chad's Guide to Mega Bonking. See, he starts next to the microwave, just like actual Chads when they wake up in the morning and eat a Hot Pocket breakfast sandwich, son. That's the secret to being a Chad, is to embrace Hot Pockets, son. Okay. Very Chadly we stroll. How Chadrily I stole. Chadrasil would be the name of my giant world tree. Probably protected by one of them Fenrir wolves who I could campfire cook for with my absurd skill, with my absurd aura. Son. Okay. Right to start with. More power-ups, please. Right to start with aura. Okay, my first box of the day, son. It's like a Chad doing his first gotcha pull of the day. See, son? Breakfast of champions. Let's kill the crown man. That's what Chads say when they want to usurp the monarchy. They're like, you know that guy with the crown that likes to talk to us? See, we got the most Chad gear. Epic aura. This is a game changer. Who knew Megabonk could be fun to play, boys? I broke the secret, son. That Fox Boy that made it, I assume, once again, he's a Fox Boy because they used the Fox Boy of this game as their avatar, son. Methinks the Fox Boy doth protest too much. Okay, oh, we left a bunch of, like, the click-onable things down here. But then there's these guys with crowns over their heads that I despise. My aura gets big. My aura gets big. Just like the Stig. My aura gets big, son. Driving in cars. Okay, let's go back and open a box that I missed. Since I'm the Chad, I don't mind backtracking. I got all day to find the wisp of hate. My aura ticks faster. Oh no, skeletons. Whatever shall I fucking do? Wherever shall I fucking go? Straight to heaven when I die, son. Just like the gentleman that handed me a foil Freya Crescent Magic the Gathering card at the pre-release sealed and asked for nothing, son. We later learned that he was cheated at the Waffle House. They're like, the Waffle House cheated him? I'm like, no, he got cheated elsewhere and regaled Brian Lee about it at the Waffle House, and I was just sort of there, autistically talking about Rat Lady and Cat Lady Magic cards. Have you really not watched my vlog where I went to the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy pre-release sealed with Tommy and Brian Lee? All you're doing is cheating yourself. You're like, well, first of all, I only know you through Megabonk Tenfei, so I don't know who Tommy and Brian Lee are. Oh. Well, don't let the Tenfei True Believers find out about that, son. They'll roll their eyes. They don't even got to be Tenfei historians, no Tommy and Brian Lee, son. Legends. Legends. Ice skating uphill. Some Mega Chads always flexing uphill. And I respect that. Maui Mallard, I want to be fast, but I want to do damage fast too. Chads don't need to be fast. The slower we strut, the more ticks of aura. The more chance the ladies have to notice our aura. Our aura. They'll adore our aura, son. They'll explore our aura too. I'm telling you, son. Jota Rakujo, disgusted. Disgusted at our misuse of such a term. We passed the Magnesis Shrine 100 years ago. I remember that. I recall that in my youth of this run. A boss is about to appear. We did it! Just in time. Oh no, what happened to you, health bar bosses? Stone Golem and your twin brother Stone Golem. I'm about to Stone Totem. I ain't even got to be near you, crowd, for my aura to damage you, son. If you know I'm in the same building, you're already taking AoE damage from me, son. If we're on the same floor, it stacks. And if I'm within light of sight of you, that's it. Crits all day long, son. There won't be a bowl of plain grits in that whole building. Additional rich Tenfei lore. See? My Chadley socks. Chadley rocks. Yeah, there we go. Finally, we could banish the great evil of the cheese boy, son. It's like somebody who that's their least favorite chicken nugget character. It'd be hard to explain. I see Magnesis dropped. It'd be a perfect time to grab it. Sucking up XP like Coca-Cola, boys. Coca-Cola. Okay. Who knew this was just the way to play a game? I could actually pick a different power-up. My attack speed time, if I refresh, it's just going to be aura. Attack speed will make my auras tick more. I'm telling you, we just need some life steal. Life steal. Oh no, not the swarm. However, will I survive such an encounter? Look, one of them managed to get through and I flex nuts. How come they ignore you, Fedora, man? He's like, everybody. We could finally do it. We could finally become the original Flamewalker. The problem is it's going to piss off the Flamewalker that I'm always going to choose Aura over it, son. I'm always going to be choosing Aura. Swarms could be fun when you've got Aura. It's like being inside on a rainy day. Hey, we got to get Flamewalker when we can. We got to turn 360 degrees Flamewalk away, son, before the PlayStation 3 comes out at the very least, son. Okay, gotcha. I can open boxes. I got all kinds of box opening money. Nobody ever tells me these things. Good items for the Chad. Lest this run become really bad. Oh, I don't think that actually helps, or it'll help my Flamewalker, though. So he can't get too pissed off. He can't get too pissed off. Is this like the second one of these we've managed to do so far? I'm telling you, we're having quite the Chadley adventure, son. I dare say. We got to have knockback so people get out of my space. Just because I've got mad aura, mad Chad aura, doesn't mean I want everybody all up in my space, son. Even the Chad. Got to have some personal time, son. When do you think he secretly watches anime, son? If you don't love Eminence and Shadow, can you call yourself true Chad? I see the wisps of hate over there. Just like how I hate that my friend Tommy got filtered by Eminence and Shadow, son. Luckily, Brian Lee understands, son. Brian Lee would make a fantastic Eminence and Shadow, I'm telling you. Okay, let's see here. I've got so much evasion. Just like a real Chad, son. You come at me with responsibilities and consequences for my actions, and I just flex nuts, son. The court summons just burst into flames in the deputy's hand. And I'm like, what was that, sir? I couldn't hear you over the sound of my nuts flexing. Oh, yeah. Out of these things, I gotta have gold. Oh no, look at these guys with what I thought were butterflies over their heads, but it's like little crossed swords, I guess. A free box of shit for Chad. How did they know? Oh, and it's about to be Cash Money Hose. Okay, we've got some new things. I don't know if I want to shoot lightning bolts. Refresh. Oh, well, there we go. Big aura. Where are my Cash Money Hose? Being hidden behind the monarchy yet again. Oh, epic. Aura. We will now explore. Okay. I'm going to start making plans and supposing. I saw this pot I walked past. Don't worry, viewer. Okay, look. There's the exit portal. We acknowledged it. We heard the spell of this Immortal and now know the location of the exit portal. If you don't get that reference, it means you haven't watched even the first episode of SWAT Cats. How could you call yourself a TFA true believer? Once again, only found TFA through Megabonk videos, Coon. It's like, I just don't understand what I did wrong. It feels bad that my Flamewalker's smaller than my aura, because it contributes so much. They're like pottery, son. They rhyme. Oh, yeah. Of these things, I want to be bigger. This is the responsible one, but rare size. How could we turn it down? Just like the Super Happy Fun Slide from Simpsons Treehouse Horror, son. That was one of those things as a kid that genuinely, like, disturbed me, because I was like, that aired in, what, 1990? So I was like 6 years old, and like, it was just so horrific compared to what you're used to seeing on TV. I'm the person Marge was like making fun of in the opening, when she's like, take your kids out of the room, let them go play their video games. Okay, there's our life steal, finally. But I remember having a nightmare of the image of Bart as a vampire, like, floating outside of Lisa's window. And also, isn't that the one with the gas that turns you inside out? I was fucked up. The only thing keeping me going is Scary Stories Tell in the Dark book. Little did I know what I was in for. Steve Grimell. I'm at 569s. Are you trying to crush me with a big rock? Like the ladies from that, I spoke of the ladies and I got +1 jumps. So we know which lady was being invoked. Gold walkers. Aura. Okay, so we still got 2 minutes. I think there's about to be another boss. Another Who's the Boss marathon, son. Wake me up when it's I Love Lucy, son. Wake me up when there's some splaining going on. If Ricky Ricardo isn't sternly staring down his wife with Cuban vigor, then I don't want to be there. Oh, epic experience, bro. Just like this whole fucking run has been. Just like this whole fucking run has been. There was that crit tune. Might have been good. We'll never know. Hey, we circled back around to the microwave oven. Custom kitchen delivery. How lucky. What are we going to do? We can't afford the microwave? How the Chad have fallen. Why don't you crowd just take a stroll through my flame walker? A stroll through my flame walker. You don't gotta be a stalker to stroll through my flame walker. Texas Rangers sold separately, son. They say Mega Chad doesn't sleep, he waits for the best item in the game, and I can immediately dupe it. Once I have the money, son. You got to give me, till the end of the month. Don't cash that cheese till the end of the month, till the blood moon, son. That's a, reflect any income damage. Okay, I had to have it. In my Breath of the Wild, TMVA. In my brain mine, I'm near the stables. We're on the path to the Horse God Shrine, where I talk about don't cash that check till the next blood moon. It's weird what parts of Tenfei recordings my brain chooses to remember so specifically. Okay, I'm not going anywhere till I dupe this cheese. I don't care if I throw the run away. I gotta have at least 1 more cheese. Okay, I think with this big dick Oreo, here he goes, Margaret. Here he goes. Okay, what are they gonna take away? They took away my wrench, the secret best item in the game. Okay, got it. Okay, we're not gonna be able to afford a lot of cheese, unfortunately, son. It's ironic that we can't afford cheese. Arsenio Hall doesn't even understand what that means. That combination of words. Remember, we get a magnesis when the boss dies. So we ain't got to worry about picking up all these crystals. We ain't got to be like the Elf Boy hero in Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link and constantly have to find crystal and deliver her to... a lot of knockback on this guy could be interesting. To Squidward's house. With what is probably the best thumbnail I ever made on the Tenfei channel, son. Okay. Oh, look at these good things. I want crit chance more than I want movement speed. Probably. Yeah. Max HP wouldn't be bad just so we could live like kings. Live like kings. We could laugh and grow fat. Laugh and grow Chad. Alright, get out here and take your ass whipping. Boys. I ain't got to go out in the woods and find a switch because you just use part of your body. See? Knock me up before you go. I know the storm's coming. All they're going to do is give me more life steal. All they're going to do is give me more life steal. I got to get you crowded a little bit closer to my flame walker. The problem is I believe the majority of the aura upgrades I've grabbed, because I've grabbed them all, were just size, which doesn't help as much against bosses. We're going to need a more direct damage as well. Probably a gun. Probably a big fuck-off revolver, if I had to guess. Epic knockback. Yeah, the axe. That's what we're going to fucking do. That's what we're going to fucking do. All right, here's my chance to get my flame walker up. Okay. Oh, Aegis. Aegis wouldn't be bad on this guy. Do we just want to have a strike our bigness tome? We're probably going to want movement speed eventually so we can get around the damn map. There we go. Is that going to be our final weapon? Yes. The true Chad. The true Chad makes himself known. Boost my flame. Okay, we got to take aura. More movement speed. Got to take aura. Oats and oats and oats and goats and everything I do is floats. Floats is cool because of Fall Float Parade. Homestar Runner cartoon that I know you watched this year along with Let Us Give Tanks, the Cheat Commandos Immaculate Holiday Special. Is that a Zawardo power-up I could grab and just farm you crowd for free as a joke? As a joke? Remember that time we farmed the Hell Ghost as a joke? It's like the Ghostbusters, son. And then Mr. No Dick came in here and turned off the damn regulator or whatever, and everything got fucked up, and then he got mad at us, son. It's just like the bureaucracy. Okay, the additional advanced hate ghost appeared. Miss me with that shit. The second world. We got good music too. Castlevania-esque music. I need to drink water. Y'all can study my building. Harshly critiqued. Harshly critiqued to perfection. Okay. A whole new world of nuts to flex, son. A world that's never been strode upon in a Chadley manner, son. A virgin land. No place is more accommodating to a Mega Chad than a virgin land, son. I'm telling you. Remember that Magnesis shrine is there. Of course, of course. Ooh. Okay, yeah, let's get more Flamewalker as our secondary action weapon. I know that pisses him off, but I just can't help it, son. We invested Aura. I'm at level 19 Aura. I just glanced at it. Even I didn't quite understand my power level, son. I was quite disheveled at my power level. An actual, honest-to-God phone booth shrine, boys. Hot damn. All day, every day. Of these things, we want our power-ups to do even better. Try to get your power-up multiplier even higher. Fable 1. That's one of the old abandoned TMVAs. back in the running in the 90s MIDI days, son, that I enjoyed. In fact, one of my regrets is a missed opportunity. I fully intended for the final episode of my Evil Within 2 playthrough, titled The Khajiit Within, which features the thumbnail of Sebastian Castellanos' Khajiit Sona Prowler Hatchet Man, giving him power. But I meant for just that final episode to do another one of those little running in the 90s MIDI intros like I did for the first one, because it does my heart such good. But I forgot to do it. You're like, thank Christ. We want more revolver crits, so let's invest in damage. Movement is nice, but we need to be able to do damage. You know, I should be opening boxes. ABB, B Bob, Bo. That's the strat for Megabonk. The Bo strat. I honestly don't know how many bows are in the name of that damn anime. Fist of the Nose Hair or whatever. Hey, Fedora Man, you got Scary Gary's boss bonkers right when I needed them, son. Now I just gotta wait for a fluff fact to pop up. I'll be set. Blaze will show up and give Aura item in the game. All of y'all watch Video Games 101 by way of Let's Play with Professor Briggins, right? Otherwise, whenever I talk about Scary Gary's boss bonkers, you wouldn't know what I was talking about. And I just sound like a crazy person. I'd hate for that to be your Tenfei experience. You're like, well, you ought to do at least something to mitigate it then, Uncle Tenfei. You at least ought to try to mitigate it. Deep Swim down, Deep Swim down. Okay, this is showing me that we clearly need more damage. Power. It's like when Genos came up to Saitama after Saitama punched that giant centipede that they couldn't stop and hobbled up to him on crutches and was like, what do I need? And Saitama's like, you just need more power, man. What the hell's wrong with you? The hell's wrong with you, man? Don't do nothing. I missed a single little pot on my thing and none of y'all care. None of y'all care. Okay, we're a few seconds away from the swarm, which we will live for if we become an infested Terran, so let's not let that happen. The Moai will guide us. Of these things, definitely Curse Doll. Curse. Curse. Okay. I gotta take Aura. I won't even read the other ones when I see Aura. Power up drop chance, definitely, because that can make more chests drop as well. I believe the Swarm might be here. I get just the slightest hint. The slightest hint the Swarm might be in town. Did anybody else notice? Okay, these things, let's get faster. Like a bastard. Like an action bastard when he activates Lucky Bastard Fever. Cray and Shin-Chan. You're like, are those two things related, or is he having another one of his fits? Slurp gloves! Mega Chads always slurp their noodles in Japan, son. It's the sign of the highest honor. Can I just be invincible? Is that a thing? Go Bones! You thought I wouldn't notice you. You thought I'd gotten too powerful to notice you. I'll always have hate in my heart for you, Gold Bones. Not as much as Blue Bones. Blue Bones is a son of a bitch. Okay, let's see. I'm so lucky. Never stop flexing. There he goes. More shield, more power-up drops. Yeah, with shield, unless you spec heavily into it, you just want the one stack. Because it's just there to mitigate a single hit. The single hit of talking shit. I'm about to suck up HP like Royal Crown Cola. Chads know to drink all brands of carbonated sodas, son. And their nipples look like milk duds. And they've also chosen the large popcorn. I haven't been able to update my aura or my Aegis at all because my aura just keeps getting bigger. Oh my god, the easiest decision of my life, son. I'm gonna jump straight up to Professor Crescent's balcony window and serenade her by singing the Freakazoid theme song, son. I've already opened a lot of boxes, so it feels bad to get that item now, but it's a good thing. Okay, there's the Wisp of Hate. Good. Find your hate wisps early. Find them often. If you aren't leveling aura, stop it. Get help. Okay, I see more boss shrines. You know, in the interest of actually completing the tier, maybe I'll take one of y'all's advice, we'll call it, and just not click every boss shrine I see. Just until we get things done. Invincibility! Look at me! I'm invincible. Go Bones! He tried to no-clip out of here. He cheated. He's trying to escape to My House Wad, where he thought he would stand a chance because he's Red House of Leaves. Please don't kill me before my shield wears off. Thank you. Oh, it's magic. These jumps. And I'm gonna deliver some lumps. Ooh, the lump jump redemption song. I have to. We gotta have jumps for those Dragoon Lady pumps. Okay, I think we're doing all right, right? Nobody worry about us. Why you gotta give me a fight? Why you gotta swear a cuss? Okay. I could have also made that about a certain Final Fantasy II party member that everybody loves. But I chose not to. Son, you're like, he was going to sing a song about Garlic Hands Gordon? Just leave. Just leave. Okay. The swarm's here just in time for me to get the Venn diagram of buff grades. Buff grades complete. I have to have lifesteal. I have to have... HP regen is also good, and it's rare, so let's grab that. I mean, we really should have took the damage, but I'm going to try to get at least a little survivability as I get my ass kicked. I need this! Oh, perfect timing. Woohoo! Just what I needed! I truly am living the Chad life, son. Every time I face the slightest adversity. I want that, but honestly, unfortunately, because of the way aura works, it's not the best item to get. So that is Dragoon related, and it has 6-9 in the title. So even though this is better, just so I don't completely lose good graces and drop in rankings on Professor Crescent's goodest boys of the day list, I'm going to pick these feathers. You're like, I can't believe he throws away Megabonk runs due to some kind of weird autistic RP he has with the rat lady from Final Fantasy IX, whose like story is not even like actually adequately completed in the game. And she's like a teacher at some Dragoon university that I guess he attends in an alternate universe. Oh my god, you just perfectly described it. It sounds to me like you picked up every plot point. Sounds like somebody's interested in Dragoons. No, it seems like somebody won't fucking shut up about them. Damn, Tenfei. Barracuda, I didn't realize you felt that strong about it, boys. I'll keep that in mind going forward. I mean, I won't change anything, but I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Please don't hit me before I get this. Why must you crowd have such fucking hate in your heart? I swear to Christ. Okay, thank you. Increased damage is exactly what we needed. If only the game had given me the option. Scary Gary's boss bunkers, son. My God. This poor crowd never stood a chance. Yeah, if we were like stacked, if we had 26 ranks of Flame Walker instead of Aura, then I would have no brain took the Dragoon Scarf because we would have had pure Dragoon build. We'll just have to settle for cash money hose. All right, how are we going to go about this? Because we're near the exit portal and we need to deal with the bosses soon. Because as you can see, we're not exactly super melting bosses. Okay, these things... yeah, we got to get our aegis up a little bit. Our agency. We have to increase our own agency. That's part of being a Chad. Remember, I could jump. Oh, can I tilt my aura when I jump? Is this Mega Chad's pro skater, son? All right, well, at least we can kill the bosses. It just takes a minute. Tony Dan's still not thrilled. Still not thrilled to hear that. Okay, let's be fast as fuck, boys. Let's be fast as fuck. Thank you. Yeah, survivability. Okay, while I'm fast as fuck for this brief second, can we run around and do anything? We probably just need to get to the exit portal, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, this thing I was cheated out of. It looks like it might be Legend. Wait for it, Dairy, son. Legendary, like the laughing cow mascot. Okay, let's see. Legendary knockback could be nice, but we just need more damage right now. Power, get more power. I see you, Bushman. You can continue to fair Madel a Bush, because I won't have none of your shenanigans today. Okay, yeah, we need more lifesteal. Remember, I don't have a tome of lifesteal, do I? I don't think so. I think I picked a knockback tome like a jackass. All right, get out here and hopefully let me kick your ass. Perhaps if you were to step into my Flame Walkers as a joke. As a joke. Okay. This is the make or break moment, son. Are there any nearby power-ups that I haven't thought about? Okay, there's a boom in the bottom left. I see the rage thing over there on the left. It might be, I mean, this sounds like one of my dumb shenanigans, but it might be worth going over there. Plus, we can grab this Moai, because we are going to need more power, I think, to efficiently deal with this. We're not going to open enough boxes for that, so just get the wrench. Just get the wrench. Okay, are we near the... Okay, the nuke is up there. Oh, don't forget! I've got how many jumps? I've got... I thought it said 30%. My jump height is 9, and my extra jumps is 6! We did it! We did it, Professor Crescent! I found the true path of enlightenment! Okay, and now we're going to go over here and get this Rage Geki. Rage Geki will make us a little bit more powerful. And then we'll fight our way back to the exit portal. And hopefully the strength that we gain through all of this knowledge and all of this power will avail us to the point where we can get the hell out of this fucking level. I'm kind of keeping an eye on my money to see when I can open another box. Okay, we need more knockback to keep you crowd off of me with my big fuck off aura. My big fuck off aura. This is a perfect chance to duke more cheese. No, we need Scary Gary's boss bunkers. Please don't take my cheese, Scary Gary. Scary Gary took my cheese! Professor Fluff would have never done that to me, Scary Gary. What is this about? Even Blaze shaking his head. And I haven't even been able to grab my boss bunker. God damn it. I threw it. That was a genuine run I threw away. I don't regret it. I don't regret it. The fact that we unlocked the true... Get the mouse cursor off the screen. The true Dragoon trigger there with that powerful 69. I feel like that helped us overcome adversity. The adversity of throwing a runaway and looking like a huge shitheel. Look how he even turned 360 degrees and was flame walking away from us, son. Even Michael Jackson didn't show the Xbox 360 such disdain the first time he saw it, son. All right, I don't know why if the OBS is picking it up, I don't know why the mouse cursor keeps picking up on the screen. Okay, there's no way to end the run now. The end the episode now, but we got to go in Fox Boy style. Icy Fox Boy style. Icy London, Icy Fox. We're genuinely going to do one Fox run. See, we got all new music for my determination. Already leveling up. Let's go Fox Maho, Kitsune Maho, the Magic Fox Boy. Somebody mod this character to be the Kemono of Magic Fox Arena. Then you can mod in some of the other ladies from that series. Oh, the best item in the game, because I was just thinking about how the best character in Kemono of Magic Fox Arena is a member of the villain organization, is led by a lion man named Odin, and his subordinates are a tiger man named Thor, a wolf man named Fenrir, and then he has this dog girl that's always all over his dick. I'll let you guess what her name is. I'll give you a hint. It's the prettiest name in the world. You're like, why are we being punished because you threw a run away? Why have we got to listen to this shit because you can't play the damn game? You know what I'd say to that? Just waste the Zawardo. You're never going to get another chance. You only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. You're like, yeah, that's what you've been doing this whole time. I'm fucking blowing. Mega blows, what they ought to call the game. Oh, got him. Yeah, you're real fucking clever, you know that. Oh, free shit at the last second. At the last second. More projectiles. Lifesteal and projectiles and attack speed. Oh my. We're gonna make the unkillable Fox Boy. Weapon Fox. That's kind of what Wolverine was for a while, because didn't Fox own like the rights of those X-Men movies? And they just wouldn't give them up because what else did they fucking have? So you couldn't put the X-Men in any of those older Marvel movies unless you like made them up as a new character. You're like, this is my own original character, Blolverine. And I'm Blabertooth. Oh no, I'm inexplicably having the metal ripped off of my skeleton. How embarrassing. Okay, yeah, we need more lifesteal. Hey, the double! The Mark Rutsu Shrine. 2 quick ones, son. And I clutched the fire staff. I guess we got to keep being lucky. We need a stack of shield, but we're so lucky. I see Gold Bones. I got to be ready for him. I can open the box finally. All right, Gold Bones. Did he turn around? Did I offend Gold Bones and he's leaving? Yeah, it did. I don't know if... Yeah, we couldn't catch up. Yeah, Gold Bones, show up when I'm weak and defenseless and act like you did something. Act like you did something. Crit chance on our many attacks, of course. Of course. Damage to elites. I still can't believe Scary Gary took our cheese. See? We're being refunded, son. That's Professor Briggins. The Video Games 101, I couldn't remember the name of it for a second. It's genuinely a charming YouTube channel, though. If you need something with more consistency and production value than Tenfei, you can head on over there, son. I'm telling you. They got something for everybody. There's so many to choose from. I don't think they could play Megabonk since it doesn't have an ending. They can't sit back, relax, and enjoy the cheesy ending. You're like, hey, that's the wrong video game Let's Player. You Can Beat Video Games, by the way, just recently finished their playthrough of Final Fantasy III for the Super Nintendo, son. Not that that puts any great shame on anybody or anything. Not that that is very shameful. You know, I gotta be quick. Okay, my weapons are weak. So I'm gonna need all kinds of good Fox Boy ordnance. I almost said good boy Fox ordnance, but it'd have been too much. Even Wolf O'Donnell would have called it excessive. I heard free shit. When the sound of a treasure chest appearing and opening in this game is just like when your automatic food dispenser goes off, and wherever corner of your house your cat is in, like a second before the sound even hits your ears, he's just shot like a rocket, son. There's no physical object in your house that could deter him. I melt bosses for fun. Even though both my spells are level 1. Ooh. Ooh. That pig died because the song was so awful. But at least I do more damage. At least I got damage. This is really good music. I have to have Kitsune Revolver. The swarm's about to appear, so that would be a better use of that treasure chest box. Treasure chest box. I'm going to open at least one of these. All right, please the good items, just for me, as a favor. I'll take some survivability. I know, I see what you're implying, by the way. Vlad the Implier has appeared in the comments. It's really not worth it to hang out in this one spot just so I could use this boom icon when the swarm appears, but it's going to be so satisfying. Plus, I want to know if I could ever use this microwave oven. I didn't get the custom kitchen delivery, so those guys from Reboot don't have to show up and move these refrigerators. Color TVs, though. Look! Immediately rewarded! No more enemies will ever appear. Oh, I'm going to be the original Flamewalker, too. Oh, I don't have any rare items! I'm a lucky Fox Boy! How do I got no SS pools, son? Okay, of these things... More projectiles. Yeah. Spent $600 on Zenless Zone Zero, and I don't even have the Robot Legs Wolf Butler or the Bane Masked Daisy Dukes Revolver Catgirl. Von Lycon and Polkra, by the way. Of course I know their names. I only know Polkra's name is pronounced that because the girl that gives her a massage says it in her introduction video. You're like, wait a minute, I might need to look into this game. What is he talking about now? Excuse me? I'll probably link it in the description. I like how they introduced a full furry Catwoman to that gotcha. And they knew that in her introductory video, they literally strip her asshole naked. I have 669 golds just to commemorate it and show her getting a massage. How do you get a job as the masseuse at an all-anther ladies massage parlor? I'm asking for a friend. What career path? Well, I got to take it community college that transfers over to Kemono Masseuse school. Is that like getting your beauty license, son? Am I going to have to work at a hair salon for a few years and everybody's talking to me? I'll be like, I'm just working here till I get my anthro masseuse license. They're like, what is that? It's a thing that lets me grab cat and rat women by the ass cheeks and say I'm doing my job. I can actually get paid for it for once, son. They always say if you do what you love for a living, you never work a day in your life, son. I have to master my special technique, which is I work all the kinks out of their furry thighs and ass cheeks on my face. Have I mentioned recently, or have y'all mentioned recently, why are y'all getting punished for my nonsense? I want to take Flamewalker, but the other things like also benefit the Flamewalker. He can't get that pissed off. It's like if you give one of your kids an Xbox 360, as long as Michael Jackson isn't involved for various reasons, and I mean, they're all going to get to play it. The only game you gave the kid was Castle Crashers and extra controller. There you go, boys. You're going to learn the responsibility. I heard the free ship box. I heard the food dispenser. Okay. All right, let's go acknowledge the exit portal and this Moai Mallard. I feel like when I was recording this last night, quote unquote, that I actually gave a somewhat detailed explanation of the whole Maui Mallard reference I make when I see one of those things. You're like, yeah, it doesn't mean I understand it. Scary Gary's boss bunkers. Okay, we got to get our lifesteal up to at least 100% at some point. I have no excuse that time, Flamewalker. You have all rights to be pissed off. You have all rights to be pissed off on that one, Flamewalker King. Okay, yeah, let's make our lightning stronger. I haven't leveled up my fireball once. Balrog's impressed, but it's not the best way to play the game. I don't care if he could punch an elephant in the mouth and knock it unconscious. Is that thing? Is that one of the bonus levels in Street Fighter? I don't remember that one. Was that Balrog's car? Did the elephant step on Balrog's car, and that's why he punched it in the mouth? I'm talking about the character Boxer, or Mike Bison, if you're Nihongo-nese. I love that that's persisted forever. Like, eventually they fixed the whole, like, Bakugaijin Final Fantasy numbering thing after 7 came out. But, with Street Fighter, they've just kept it M. Bison. Because when I hear M. Bison, I think of a smug, grinning man in a big shouldered dictator suit with a little hat. That hat will become your grave. I want to bounce my lightning. Damn it. Okay. Whoosh. I have cheese. Oh, but I need Scary Gary's boss bunkers. Please, Scary Gary, don't take my fromage. No me gusta. I forgot the swarm was here. My life still makes me immortal, idiots. Okay, we'll get our cheese out the microwave here in a second. You gotta let it cool down. You gotta let it cool down. All right, Flame Walker, you're up. You're gonna keep me alive. This sudden thrusting of responsibility on my shoulders is pissing me off. I'm the original Flame Walker. Speedy Speed Boy seems very Fox compliant. These are both so good. I'm taking Speedy Speed Boy. My engine's over the red degrees, and my heart beats as much as I can breathe. But I don't want them to tell me to stop. Don't want to say I'm bonking. Speedy Fox Boy, life drain is going, and Speedy Fox Boy. Flame Walker's growing, and Speedy Fox Boy opening boxes to get good shit. Look, Speedy Speed Boy. All you have to do is sing an Initial D song. Have I got to sing Running in the 90s, son? Bonking in the 90s is a new way I like to be. I'm just bonking in the 90s. So come on, baby, bonk to me. I gotta bounce my bullets. Anything but level up my fireball. Scary Gary called. Boss bunkers are on the menu, boys. Okay. Oh, good. Survivability. My favorite. Okay. Oh no, look at that, Speedy Speed Boy. You can't touch me, son. I mean, he didn't touch me. I ran into him. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Free shit, please. That I earned. Earned shit, please. Okay. It's not a Dragoon Scarf. We gotta have at least one Dragoon Scarf for the end of the episode, son. Heart. Okay, let's grab a couple of these things and get to the exit. Remember, we have at least one. We had 2 wrenches. Wrenches and hose lining up for the Fox Boy, son. Okay, of these things, yeah, knockback. I have 569, so this is the blessed box. Look, it happened. It was true. I made it real. I made it real with the Dragon Fire. Dragon Fox Fire. Yeah, I'll take epic boss bunking. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this time. Okay, lightning. But I gained all kinds of levels for free. Me, the Fox Boy, are you sure? All right, I'll head towards the exit portal. I can see you crowd looking at the clock like me in church. God, it was such a trick. The church I went... Hold on, let me actually pick what I'm going to pick before I go into this damn thing about my life that you don't care about. Church, when you're sitting there during the sermon, the preacher, the clock was on the back wall, so the only way to see it was to completely turn and crane your head and look at it. And since the preacher's standing up there looking down upon you, he's obviously going to know that you did it, son. Boys, I'm telling you, you couldn't sneak a Game Boy in there or nothing. Even Jesus would want to play Link's Awakening during church. He's like, I've heard all these stories. I was there. All right. I'm glad you wrote a nice little song about me sleeping in that manger when I was born, but that shit was itchy. Swaddling clothes didn't do shit. Okay, we're going to keep the boss bunkers going. You took my wrench, Scary Gary, but you left me my cheese. Okay, we're going to get one more boss bunker, and then we're going to go bonk the boss. Both of my wrenches, Scary Gary. Okay. Even the microwave had to get up. It was so tired of taking good items from me. To give me other good items, but still, I'd rather trade bad items for good items. That's economics. That's economics, boys, I'm telling you. Let's get more crits, so we can eat more grits. If we don't get no crits, then we don't eat no grits. Wrote that myself. Did you? Okay, here is hashtag the plan. I'm not going to do anything crazy. We're going to get our gold sneakers. I'm going to get this power-up shrine, and then we're going to go set at the exit portal for a second, and then get the hell out of here. Yeah, we want to be fast on the next level, son. Oh. Just straight up damage, or multiplying our power-ups will multiply all of our boss bunkers. So I think overall, that'll be better for boss fighting. Scary Gary would agree. Or he'd disagree. Here's another chance for one of my classic thumbnails where I get killed. I gotta get far enough away so it doesn't have the text inner portal on the screen. So I have something to work with. Although it feels wrong to not use the Mega Chad. I feel like he was the standout star of this episode. You're like, what about the first guy? What about the first guy? I was about to say he was the Yamcha of this episode, but as someone who's recently been experiencing all of original Dragon Ball for the first time, and I'm literally at the Tien just used the Tri-Beam and blew the fucking arena up, and that's where the episode ended. But I have more respect for Yamcha. The Dragon Ball Z Abridged kind of gives you a bad taste for Yamcha. Bulma's like, I hear that. If it was 6.9 projectiles, I would have easily chose the other one, but I couldn't do it at that moment. Oh no, dramatic music in this level. Okay, I can't throw it away now. Don't throw it all away, our bonks, our bonks. Don't throw it all away, our bonks. I'm not going to touch boss shrines, since this is the final Fox Boy. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, that's what I want. You can keep cheeseburger, is what I tell that little chunky gray cat that originally asked about the cheeseburger. With his good friend, the Oh Really Owl. All of you crowd remember YTMMD, right? All of you have seen Tomgil Slain. Do I have a plan? Probably just to get my shit together and run around this world. You'll notice I always go around the perimeter, which I feel like covers a lot of area, but then again, I miss a ton of shit in the middle. Maybe it's better to just run all crazy and just click things as I see them. You're like Morpheus watching me on the computer monitor. You're like, he's starting to believe. He's starting to believe that he is the one. The bonker. Oh God, they had to give me this garbage. That was my punishment for having such arrogant thoughts of myself. 96 is kind of like 69. It's like the magic stones in the finale of Sonic Sat AM. Scary Gary. Okay, you took some crit juice. That basically are that series version of the Chaos Emeralds. But if you put them together one way, they become like a super destructive bomb. Oh no, I need 569s for the microwave. I didn't even know that was a thing. But if you put them together the other way, you get like superpowers, and that's what Sally and Sonic do, and it lets them both run around supersonic style. They literally like run around Robotropolis so much that it like collapses, and I guess Robotnik gets banished to the next dimension. Senseiya Saga Vegeta approves. And then of course, you know, right at the very end, it shows Snively had hid underneath in a secret bunker underneath Robotropolis and had assumed role of supreme dictator of Mobius, and also you saw spooky eyes in the capsule behind him that were probably Knuckles the Echidna. And if you were me, you sat and watched Saturday morning cartoons for years, wondering when the next episode was going to be, and it never happened, and it's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers' fault. Tenfei Megabonk rambling about Sonic Sat AM has no set schedule. The bitching and moaning will come out when it comes out. Voltage Vengers. Okay, gotta stack lives. Okay, how do I melt bosses these days? See, even with all 7 of my boss bunker stacks and the I just died! I jumped into a golem's ass and died! It's what happens to Fox, but that was 100% unexpected. You know what? I was arrogant, and also I thought I had a stack of shield. I always think I have a stack of shield. I blame the vague blueness of the Fox Boy, son. Dabba-dee, dabba-da. The Earth Cave Vampire and cute snow leopard ladies everywhere disgusted, shaking their heads, clicking the dislike button. They don't know that it's still engagement, son. Even though I'm truly feeling blue, dabba-dee, dabba-da. Son, I have a Fox Boy, and he is so blue. Probably from lack of oxygen, since he's dead.